Hi, everyone. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us for Game Hour. There are a couple things to know about this session. First, everyone has presenter rights in this session. So you're going to take extra care, please, to be careful at the top with your controls. What you don't want to do is stop the share or take control or do anything. But we did give you screen share rights because we are going to be putting some of you into breakout rooms, and you might want to share your screen for the game when you're there. So that's why we've got that set up. That's the first thing to know. The second thing to know is that we're playing 3 games. So let's go ahead and share with you what those 3 games are. We'll get you all prepped. So obviously you like to have fun since you're here, but we're still going to be learning together. So this is a learning 3 games. Game number 1 is a project management game. It's hosted by Infotech, and your goal on this one is to work quickly. That's really your key, because I wouldn't say that the game is super hard. In fact, you might have already taken a sneak peek at what the questions are. We deployed those around lunchtime in a PDF, so you already have all the questions. So really it's, can your group of 5 get together, and can you answer 8 questions within 12 minutes? Now, we're anticipating that there might be lots of ties. So we came up with a tiebreaker question, and that's going to be the last question. So just save a little extra time for the tiebreaker, and we've got a little team behind the scenes who are going to use the tiebreaker question to see who the winning team is. All right. So our learning is not done yet. We still have a little bit more. We're gonna squeeze every last drop out of this. Now, game number 2 is, back to game number 1. We won't know the winners right away. So after game number 1 is over, we're also behind the scenes going to be looking to see who is our winner, which we'll announce at the end of game hour. Number 2 is called Let's Play Trivia. Now, this is a very cool game. It's hosted by Monday.com. And with this game, you're going to get a chance to actually use the Monday.com. You're going to get to actually feel it. So that's a really interesting component to the game. It's a trivia game, and it's kind of random trivia. So you want to get as many points as you can get. And you're also going to get a little introduction to Monday.com as well. You'll see some boards. You'll see some forms. We've had so many questions about Monday today. So this is another great way to start learning about that product. Our third game is hosted by Mission Federal. They're not here with us today. So Andrew and Risa are subbing in, and they're going to represent Mission Fed. They're a credit union who is very supportive of all of SDCOE's initiatives. This game is going to be called Keep Your Hand Up If. So the way this game is going to work is we'll stop the screen share. We're going to see each other on the screen. Everyone is going to put their hand up using the raise hand feature. And then Risa and Andrew, one by one, will start to read some statements. And if you did the statement, if you completed the action that they said, then you just keep your hand up. But the minute that you didn't do the thing they said, you have to put your hand down. So we're going to start with everyone, and we're going to whittle our way down to see who the top 4 people are. So that's the structure and the setup. What I'm going to do right now is get us into game number 1. And this is, again, our project management game. I'd love to introduce to you Paul Jensen. Paul, do we have Scott with us today? I didn't get a chance. Is Scott here?
You know, he was going to try to join right at 2 o'clock, so he may be here. I haven't seen him yet.
Okay, sounds good. So Paul's going to take us into this game. Paul's going to prep you on what this is, and then we'll get you deployed into your breakout room for your very first game. So Paul, please take it away.
Thank you. And by the way, before I get started, I think everyone needs to give Perry and team a great round of applause, because this has been absolutely awesome what they've done here. I think the fact they've shared it around, everyone, please acknowledge them and tell them how awesome they are, okay?
Thank you, Paul.
I told you I was going to do that anyway. So, okay, guys, this is the game. It's collaboration. It's project management, okay? You're going to be deployed into groups, okay? And what I suggest you do is pick someone to be a scribe right when you get there, okay? Because you're going to fill out 1 form per group. Okay, so you want to do that. You want to figure out who's going to be writing the answers. They're not too complicated. And make sure you answer that, okay? Make sure that someone does the screen share. You can look at that, and you can look at the answers together, but that's what I'd recommend. You've got 12 minutes to answer 8 questions, okay? Now, the tiebreaker is this. You've got to do a screen capture of your group, okay? The more creative, the better, Okay, if you do something fun, if you highlight certain things, make it a fun screen capture because that's how we're determining who the winner is. And that's why it's going to take a little bit longer to figure out who's going to win here. So our suggestion is, who's going to answer all the right questions. We expect everyone to do that or pretty close to it. It's going to come down to how creative you are with the picture. And that's what we're seeking is, some enjoyment based on here. If it's the Candyland or Project Land related, bonus points. Okay. And really looking forward to this, but have fun with it. And, really, enjoy. We appreciate the opportunity to be here. And thank you, Perry and team, for putting this together. It's been awesome. So, Aaron, are we ready?
Andrew, are we good with breakout rooms?
Or Andrew, excuse me.
We're ready. Let's do it.
All right. We've got 126 people that we're deploying into breakout rooms. Good luck, everyone. Have fun. Say hi to. This is your mini networking moment right here.
Exactly. Yeah, I see there's 91 people here. So welcome back. I hope the project management game was fun for everybody. Thank you for participating. And thank you while we tested sending everyone to rooms was kind of a on the fly. Here we go. And props to Andrew for getting it done and working through it. So thank you. But everyone appreciate the opportunity to work with the County Office of Education with Perry and team, and appreciate all their help. And it from the Infotech perspective. And thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, Perry.
Thanks, Paul. Appreciate all your support. Okay, so now we head into game number 2. Let's play trivia from Monday.com.
All right. So, hi, everyone. It's so nice to be back. I saw many of you during lunchtime, and let's just go straight to the game. It is super easy. And as Perry had mentioned, we are able to take the platform for a spin. I to acknowledge I'm accompanied by Vishy Subramaniam of Empira, who is also doing the webinar with us on July 7th for you. So again, thank you, Vishy, for being here. And let's go straight in. So we're playing trivia today, and we all know what trivia is all about, and we'll just go right into the details. I'm going to put on the screen, on my next screen, a QR code. So either get your phones ready, or I will put the link in the chat in a second. I'm going to give everyone a fair chance. We'll have either the QR code or the link to get to the form. You will just answer the questions. There are 10 questions, super straightforward. It's a multiple choice type thing. And every correct answer will get you a point. And afterwards, we'll find who the winners are. And when we come back, after those 5 minutes are up, I will show you where all this amazing data went to and what we can see behind the scenes on a Monday board. Sounds good? Everybody ready? All right. So yes. I am doing the following. I'm going to put the QR code, the link. And with that, I think Perry and team, I think we're going to put some music on and let everybody do their thing and do their trivia. And I'm going to see it behind the scenes as it's coming. All right. So you have
Sounds
5
good.
minutes. Have fun, enjoy, and good luck.
Thank you, Sarit.
All right, it's all filled up, so it's going to be really exciting to see. Are you ready for it? All right. So we're going behind the scenes, you guys. You just took your first attempt, or maybe you've done it before, with a Monday form, which you saw had a logo for the amazing SDCOE, and you had some questions. And let me take you behind the scenes. And give me 1 second over here. Can you see my screen with the Monday board saying Trivia Fun?
Yes.
Amazing. So you're seeing a lot of colors, am I right? Are you with me?
Yeah.
Can somebody just give me a sanity check because I cannot see your faces while I'm here?
Yes. You can see it.
Amazing. So let me just give you a quick run through what we've done here. So you put in your entries, and I'm not going to say who did what well. But I'll just give you the answers and I'll show you how I built this, okay? So you can see I did this before, obviously, so I put in my information. By the way, if you take a quick check in your email, in your inbox, you will see that you received an email from me. And the email, by the way, I did not sit here writing, 100 emails. Let me tell you, I have a bot working for me. And if you go over here, it was as simple as that. I literally connected my Gmail and I said, when a new item is created, in this case, a survey was filled, the trivia survey was filled, send an email to, guess what? The column that's called email address, which you guys had filled. So easy, right? And I'll show you in a second. I have another automation here ready to run. When I find the winners, I will actually move them to a separate group called the winners group. So just kind of taking you behind the scenes as to what we can do with automations, which is super powerful. All right. Now, these are your answers which were captured. Now, obviously here we're doing something fun, but you guys know any of this could be, project statuses. And I actually went here and I kind of wrecked my brain on all my NFL teams. And I was like, well, obviously it's the Green Bay Packers, but I'll throw in a few more to distract you. So I can just go in here and put any old label, right? Everything is editable. The colors are editable, etc. How many rides? 52 is Greenland. Top selling candies. I had to do something with candy. So it is Reese's, M&M, and Hershey's. The South Korean president lives in the Blue House. The largest cat is a tiger, and let's keep going. The Beatles song is Hey Jude. Capital is Madrid, and the hottest planet is Jupiter. And this one, in case you didn't know, is Law and Order. Now, the fun part begins. Is the formulas, okay? I will not sit here and drill down to see what is right. I will show you how I duplicated different formulas, which are literally coming from here, from the functions. We have if, switch, and you guys know it all. So if which team won the first Super Bowl equals Green Bay Packers, you get a point. Otherwise, you get 0. You get it. Now, I went on and as you can see, I went into all those formulas. By the way, I can hide the columns that I'm not interested in showing at any given time. And this is very popular because sometimes you might have. And fun fact, I have my score, which is a simple addition. So I'm taking all of my formulas, bringing them all home, and I have my score. By the way, at the end, and I will not do it, and I will sort it and get my winners. Now, last thing, I promised you, actually 2 more things, and I promised you that I will show you another automation. So let me show you. We did some testing earlier. Let me show you a quick batch action. I actually want to take these 3 players, right? Dummy data, and I want to make them winners. So I created what's called a button column. You can create any type of column. We have a whole slew of them. And I want to move all of them and say, hey, Perry, hey, Candace, these are my winners. So I'll click 1 and done. Just click me and off they go. 1, 2, 3. It was a little faster than moving to a Microsoft Teams room. So without any further ado, I will take you to my last point for today, which is the dashboard. And I can show you a couple fun things. First of all, I have 81 entries in all. This is my handy dandy numbers widget. It can be a budget, it can be number of classrooms, it can be whatever it is that you're tracking, number of projects, number of people attending this conference, whatever you're tracking, you can have it and it will be live. Like I told you yesterday, it's going to be live data, not stale. Then I created this one. Obviously, the data here is not super, interesting because it's just answers, but I can see for each individual what they answered in an item card. So the data is super easy to look at. You can see it all our llamas. You said, let's keep it fun. So we have our llama farm. We keep it inspirational with a quote of the day. And if you scroll down with me, just wanted to show you that many of you knew that Hey Jude is the right answer for the Beatles top song, but it had a very strong competitor with Let It Be. So I didn't know all this data before. Now you know it, I know it, and I think it's gives just a tidbit about Monday. So with that, just wanted to thank you so much for having us, and you have our contact information. Happy to help in any way we can. Thank you so much.
Sarit, that was a great way to demonstrate the product in a fun way with a game. That was very creative. Thanks for taking us through that and to illustrate some of the cool features that people might not have known about. Jose, can you pull the slides back up for us? While we're doing that, I'm going to get everyone else prepped. We're going to actually pull this up for a moment, and I'll hand over to Risa. But while we're doing this part, you're going to need to know where the raise hand where the raise hand is. And so let's go ahead and let me bump us forward through these. Actually, I don't think I have the ability to take control right now. There it is. There we go. Okay, let me jump to the correct slide. So this game is called Keep Your Hand Up If, and Risa and Andrew will walk you through it. Just know that you need to start with your hand up, and they'll give you all the info you need. Risa and Andrew.
Yeah, thanks, Perry. Thanks, Sarit. That was a really fun game. We've got another fun game for you. No breakout rooms, no other links. You literally just have to raise your hand. So if you have not done so already, and I see a lot of people are jumping the gun and getting those hands up in the air, please virtually raise your hand. So if you go to those reactions and click that raise hand button, so that we want to make sure if you want to play with us, your hand needs to be up to start this game. So Andrew and Perry, can you confirm, does everybody have their hands up? I'm scrolling down and looking and think most people are there with us. So
I see lots of hands up. We're off to a good start. Should we stop the share for this?
Yeah, let's go ahead and stop the share. So Jose, I don't know if you want to stop sharing for a minute just so we can see everybody's smiling faces. I'm going to go to large gallery view and we can don't need there. Okay, so here's how we're going to play this game. So we're going to start with everybody's hands up. Andrew and I are going to read specific prompts. If that prompt applies to you, keep that hand raised. If that prompt does not apply to you, what we'd like you to do is lower your hand. Our goal is to get down to the last 4 people with their hands still. Thumbs up if you understand the rules of our game. All right, so here we go. The first question we're going to ask is keep your hand up if you attended both days of our conference. So if you were here yesterday and today, you get to keep your hand up. All right, so far so good. Andrew's going to ask our next question.
Keep your hand up if you plan to take some information back to your team to share what you've learned. I don't want to see any hands go down.
Better not. All right. Question 3, keep your hand up if you printed the conference map. So if you did not, oh good, I love seeing everybody's conference map. So if you did not print the conference map, please put your hand down.
Keep your hand up if you filled out your map with the self-reflection values in all the boxes. I see Drew's going to lose the game out of respect for the environment, and Shauna's going to lose the game because she doesn't have a printer.
It's tough to, this is cutthroat, right? All right, so please keep your hand up if you listed major takeaways on your map for days 1 and 2.
Keep your hand up if you set your out of office for both days while you're at the conference.
All right. Keep your hands up if, let's see, you filled out at least 1 feedback form in Sched. Oh, now we're getting down.
Oh, Down to 18 already? Wow. And we're getting close.
Yeah.
Keep your hands up if you use the raised hand feature outside of this game to ask a question or add a comment.
Oh, there we go. All right. Okay, we're down to 11. Keep your hand up if you attended one of the lunch sessions today.
All right, down to
Oh,
down
this
to
might.
6.
Ooh, it's getting close.
This is getting very
One
close.
round. Keep your hand up if you've already visited the EPMO webpage that has our resources available for download.
All right, down to 6. Okay. Keep your hand up if you have candy within arm's reach. I saw a lot of you did in your pictures. Oh, we're down to 6, 5. Okay.
Do we need them to prove it? Do we need to see some candy?
Yeah, I definitely think if you're one of those 6 with your hand up, show us your candy.
Let's see the candy.
Let's see that candy.
Kathy's got candy. How about Isidro, Kathy, Yua, and Mukalad? Oh, you guys don't have your cameras on, so I guess you can't see the candy. Need to turn one more person out of this, Perry?
For Kathy?
Got it. Yep, we're looking for top 4.
All right.
Do you see my camera?
Kathy, we can see you.
Okay.
All right,
All
we got to
right.
nail it down to, we got to get down to 4, so we're going to try and knock one more person out.
This might get rid of everybody. Keep your hand up if you tweeted about the conference.
Oh,
Everybody's
we knocked
we
them all
knocked
out.
everybody out.
Okay, bring them all back. Put them all back. Let's go to the
All
next
right.
one on the list.
EPMO gets all the prizes.
Who are those? Who are those 5? Those
All
5
right,
get to put their hands
you
back
5
up.
come back. We had one more. There we go. All right. All right. Keep your hand up if you've played Candyland in the last 5 years.
I like Kathy's face.
Wow, you 4 played Candyland in the last. Fantastic. You deserve to win.
I
Have our
before
4.
I presented, and I have young nieces and nephews.
There you go.
That's fantastic. It looks like we have our 4 winners. Congratulations.
All right, let's give them a round of applause. These are our conference kings and queens and royalty. You guys, you won the conference. You represent. So we need a picture of this crew. Could the 4 please turn your cameras on so we can get a picture of you, if you're willing? Okay. Off at all, or just can you grab it like this?
Perry, sorry, your the audio went interrupted.
Oh, I'm
Were
sorry.
you asking me the picture? Yeah.
Are you okay with taking the screenshot?
Yeah. There's a bunch of people here, but I'll just grab the screenshot. There's more than 4. So was Jose gonna spotlight? Just wanted to be sure. I'll just
Yeah,
hit the
let's
screenshot.
spotlight him.
Yeah,
if it
let's
could be
spotlight
possible.
them. That'll
Yeah.
be fun.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Otherwise, it
All
was
right,
just a
let's
mask.
see who are-
We got Kat.
The 4 winners here. Okay.
There we
All right.
go. Oh,
1,
nice.
There they
2,
are.
and 3. All right. Got
That
it.
is awesome.
Yay. Thank you, guys.
All right, awesome
Yes,
job.
you are champions.
All
Now,
right,
what
thank you guys
these folks-
so much.
What these folks won was a Mission Federal game, so you won a $25 Amazon gift card courtesy of Mission Federal. So thank you so much for playing that game. Okay,
Yeah.
so we need to announce our other winners. So Sarit, I know you've been tabulating and gathering information behind the scenes about your game. And
It's in your
Candace has been
inbox.
working on hers.
Yep, it's there.
Oh,
It's
we
very
might need to
easy
mute.
pull.
Oh, yes, nice. I see it. Okay, Candace, would you like to let me know if we're ready to announce winners?
Yes, definitely. Okay, so for that first game, initially we were hoping the breakout rooms might be about 5 people, but since it looked like there were about groups of 3, Perry, I actually was able to get 9 winners, and we might add one more person
Woohoo!
to the mix. So I'm gonna, yay!
Nice.
So I'm gonna chat the 9 winners first, and then we're gonna, for that final 10 person, I'll look back and see if there is one person that really stood out for their single room. So here are the game 1 winners, 9 total, and the groups and the names and the districts. So group 20, Isidro, Billy, Alexandra, you guys are the winners for that first group. Group 25, Stephanie, Andres, and Janet. And you guys are winner for that group. And then for group 23, it's Giancarlo, Patricia, and Michael. So congratulations, guys. You had also uploaded really cute pictures into Padlet. So wanted to recognize that as well. And you guys, all 3 groups, got 100% correct. So amazing job. Although I will say that there were actually a lot of groups that got the 100% correct. So it was really hard to decide, but these 3 popped up here. So congratulations.
Thank you. And that game was courtesy of Infotech, and all of you won $20 Starbucks gift cards, which we'll get out to you. Nice job. How about game 2, our Monday.com game?
Yeah, so I'm going to chat them in here as well. There are 10 winners total. We're actually going to look back and see if you've marked that you are able to receive the gift card, but I'm going to chat all 10 here. So for game 2 winners for Monday.com, we have Matthew, Matthew Forrest, Denise Burrell, Matthew Nichols, Michael Polakowski, Paul Jensen, Nathan Short, Carrie Kay, Shauna Stark, Kendall Kilborn, Carlos Belech. Those are the winners for the game. And if you did mark yes in registration, we'll send you your e-gift card. But if you did not, then we will not send that gift card. So congratulations to the winners. You guys are awesome. And thank you, Sarit, for leading that game.
Yes, and thank you all of you for attending. Thanks for participating. Thanks to our amazing sponsors. That was a really out for a minute. So it's 2:45. We're on to our last thing. 3 o'clock. It's our closing session. Please join us there. We'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.